Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we're going to be replacing my front rotors and brake pads on my 2004 Kia Sorento. Got a little bit of vibration action when we stop, so that means my brake rotors are warped. Since the brake rotors are warped, that means the brake pads are as well. So we got to cook some fluids, some spray, and all that stuff to make sure that we get the job done right. Tools we're going to need for this video, obviously I'm using my impact because I'm too lazy to actually use like an actual ratchet to take off the wheels and stuff like that. And then boom, got a hammer so we can knock off those rusty rotors. And then of course I have some sockets over there, and then I have my jack already ready propped up over there in front of the Kia. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first things first, we're gonna have to get the Kia propped up and get the wheels taken off. There we go. All right, so after you get the wheels taken off, of course, now you have two bolts holding on the brake caliper, which I already have this side loose, but I'm using a 19 millimeter. And you can see, if you look right down here, here it is right here, here's one right there, and you got one way down there. Let's see if I can get it off with my hand. The other side is baked on there, so we're gonna have a lot of fun, but trust we can get that off. Hold on, you can see it right here. It's just two right on the back of this caliper, and you're probably wondering, it's gonna fall off on your knee, which I'm being very cautious of that. Ooh, like that, just like that. See how it's coming out? Pause on that again. So now you're just gonna muscle that up. Watch out for that brake hose right there. I'm gonna have to put the phone down for this, but hang on. All right, now the brake caliper is out of the way. Like I said, this one should be easy. No, I guess it's all right. So we'll get the hammer and knock it out, because I just took it off a few days ago. But as you can see, now it's roasted back on there again. So we'll have to hit it and get it out. All right, guys, so now that we got everything successfully put on and ready to go, let me break it down to you guys real quick. So first things first, obviously you want to take off your wheel, then you want to take off your giant brake caliper bolts right here that I showed you on the back of the knuckle. And then after that, you're gonna want to go ahead and take off your brake caliper. But first, just go ahead and loosen up your brake caliper, because when you take off the bolts, it might fall off and it might not, but just leave it on there for a second so you can go ahead and take off your brake caliper guide pin bolts, which is these right here. Now, one flaw that I noticed is that one of mine were gone. The pin is still in there, but the bolt is gone, so I'm gonna have to run down to O'Reilly's or whatever right now and go get that. But after you take off the brake caliper right here, this whole assembly, you're gonna want to go ahead and make sure you can get your rotor off, knock it off, because the one on the other side was bolted on there. It was baked on there. I had to get a crowbar. I don't know if it's still over there. I had to get a crowbar and knock it off with a hammer, just beat the crap out of it. I went ahead and started beating it on the surface right here because I knew I wasn't gonna use it again. Obviously I have these brand new ones. And then after that, after you get them off, you can go ahead and spray your new brake rotor down with some brake dust. Make sure all that contaminants or whatever is off, you know, any oil that's on it from the factory, go ahead and take that off, and then make sure it's ready to go. Then after that, you can go ahead and slap your new one on here, and then you go ahead and bolt your brake caliper back on, of course, and then make sure you go ahead and leave your brake caliper guide pins bolts in there, so you can go ahead and clamshell it up or take off this piece right here, and then you can slap your brake pads in there and put your new clamp right there as well. Now I will make another video on how to grease all this stuff up, but for now I want to go ahead and get this out on the road test drive and make sure it's good to go after I get that bolt that I'm missing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's pretty much it.